close to a busy season around here. We got to finish this truck up. First project we're going to start on is we're going to go ahead and weld this differential up. It's still dripping a little bit, but we don't got time to weight it down. Good enough. Set her down. I think we just got to weld here, 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 and here. Back in the day when I used to do this, it's been a long time, I would even weld it here. Now, I don't know. Weld it here, weld it up in here and here. But it's been a long time. Back in the day on the cars I did it too, it never broke. I know you can like get fancy and cut a plate out and slide in there. And maybe I'll regret not doing it, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm gonna get the torch, give this a lot of heat, try and burn some of that oil off and preheat things just a little bit, and then we'll start welding. All right, I mean, is it great? No, but I think it'll make them wheels turn together. We'll flip it around and do the same thing. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing much there. That's how I did it on the full-size cars back in the day and never had a problem, but being a truck, that thing might explode on us, I don't know. That's good to have done. That's foul. That stuff stinks. Gear oil's foul. All right, guys, we're back in the shop. It's been a few days. It's been a busy couple days, so I haven't been able to do much on the truck since we welded the diff, but it's a new weekend. We are here ready to do some work. So I read through the rules and discovered we are allowed 1-inch all thread from the core support mount up through the hood. So I didn't know we were allowed that till just barely. That's my bad. I should have checked. We're going to use 4x4 for the bumper. We're going to go ahead and pull this factory one out, pull the core support off, and we'll start with the bumper. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't know we were allowed all thread, so it should be coming in the mail hopefully this weekend. Maybe we can finish this completely. I still haven't test drove it since we welded the diff. We'll maybe do that later today. We got Wilbur here. He's starting on a fresh build. But yeah, I want to get the bumper mounted. We're going to chop some of this fender off too. Chop the fender off and yeah, see where we get. All right, we got the front end pretty well tore apart. I still got to get the bushings out. Looking at this, we're allowed 10-inch bumper shocks, bumper plates, whatever. So we're just gonna clean this up. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm allowed 10 inches, so I'm just gonna weld my plate to the side of this, kind of box in this front section of frame. So it'll weld to this, weld all along the top here, and then I'll cut it to fit this and just kind of weld the best we can there. I don't know what else to do. The rules it says not to alter this at all, and it can't be welded to the bumper or bumper shock, because my original plan was to just cut this off flush and then weld my plate in on the side. But to be honest, I don't know if it's going to matter much. I think if I box in the frame a little on this side, it'll help a little. So that's the plan. But while I'm doing that, Ridge has got a job. Ridge is going to help clean up this core support for me. So
we're taking the condenser out.
The condenser?
Yeah.
Okay, get after it, bud.
Okay.
Put it on all the way. You're not on all the way.
Oh.
There you go. I think you got it.
Got that one.
Make sure you hold on tight to that one. It'll twist and break your arm.
Okay. Got that one off. Yeah.
Is that a hard word?
Yeah.
8 millimeter.
Oh, 8 millimeter. Dad, you might go catch that.
Here,
Yeah.
around the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Flip that whole thing over again.
Oh no. Aha.
Kid. What do you think, bud? How'd you do?
Good.
What'd you take out?
The course, actually, what is it? I don't know.
The AC condenser.
The AC denture.
Atta kid. All right, so I got some cardboard. I don't know if this is what I should do or not, but this is what I'm gonna do. By the time you guys see it, it'll be too late. So we got ourselves a piece of cardboard here. This is close to the dimensions of what I need for the bumper shock, but we're gonna just lay it in there. I can weld it here, and then we're allowed to have a 4-inch piece as well, so it'll bend, weld to the bumper, but I can weld all the top, weld it to this piece, weld it some there. But without it, it's kind of wide open, and this frame rail, I could see it bending pretty easy. This boxing it in a little might help a little bit, I don't know, but that's what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna hurry and whip out 2 bumper shocks real quick, and we'll get them tacked up, start welding. All right, it's a new morning. We ended up having some other stuff come up yesterday, so I didn't get much further than what you guys seen, but we got the bumper all done. Let me know what you guys think on that. I think it'll be okay considering what the rules are. I don't know what else I'd have done, but let me know what you guys do if you guys have built old Fords. And then so far this morning, I moved the transmission cooler lines, the little cooler thing. So I moved them into the cab. I just kind of mounted it to the battery box, just kind of welded it in. Got the metal lines right there, and then the other one's just over there. Should be far enough away, and with that hole being as big as it is, these can flex a little, so hopefully everything stays good, but that's the plan for the transmission lines. That's pretty much where we're at. Next thing I want to do real quick while the front end's all tore off is you're allowed to lower engine cradle and stuff. Obviously, I don't have the time nor the money to go buy a bunch of plate and fab up one or buy one. Especially for a big block Ford, I don't know if I'll ever run one again. So if the motor's still good, maybe we'll save it for something, but it's one of them things. I'm kind of already far enough into this. This is just for fun. Obviously, it would be badass to have one, but I don't have the time or money to build or buy one. Here, I don't know if you can see it. It's like pretty well touching the cross member anyway. So we're just gonna go ahead and weld that up right where she sits, and that'll be good enough for me. I know I'm cutting some corners a little bit, but this is just for fun. And honestly, based on the car count they had last year in the trucks, I think there was 4 of them out there. I think it'll hold on long enough for me to play. So that's my goal, is I wanna get out there, go hard, see if something cool happens. So we'll hurry and weld them engine mounts up, and then we're gonna roll this thing into the shop, and I'm gonna burn some wire, get the doors done. right, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing. I don't see a point in showing you guys all the welding. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna weld these doors solid. That's the plan. Up here with the weather trim, I don't know. We'll probably leave that top bit. I don't know. We'll see what we can do there. But we'll weld the rest of it pretty much solid. Yeah, pretty stoked on how it's looking. Just a lot of welding. It's hot, and I'm such a I need to get me some work shirts to weld in, because a hoodie in June in Utah, not so fun. So, all right, guys, it's been hot in here. We've been burning some wire. Little update. We got the doors done. So, the passenger side, I know I shouldn't skimp at all, but I did a little bit, just on the bottom. But hey, at least I welded the bottom on this one. Usually on the wire cars we end up doing, or on the weld minis we end up doing 9-wire. So, and then the driver's side, sorry, my shop's a mess. Pretty stoked on how the driver's side turned out. We decided to run a door plate on this one, just because some of you guys mentioned my cage is high, which I know. Truck's bumper, you know, the bumper of this truck's gonna hit this truck about here. That's just the way I set it up in here to be comfortable. I could have added more, like an extra door bar down low, but where this door bar is kind of high, I know it's not a full skin, but we definitely wanted to add something to try and slow somebody down if they hit me in the door. So that should spread the force out enough that they don't come through my door. So that's a good project to have done. That kind of took me a while. This truck's going to be done this video. So next project I want to do is either window bars. We also got a chain, put some safety chains on the driveline. So we'll probably do that next. So before I forget. So I don't know much about trucks as far as derby stuff goes. In Utah at least. You have to weld these chains around the driveline for safety reasons. I don't know if they do that anywhere else. Let me know if you guys do that around where you're at, but and I'm not sure if this is even what caused it. I mean, if you guys are interested, just search on YouTube, type in Heber, Utah, derby, driveline flies into crowd. There's a truck that got tipped over and the driveline got flipped up into the crowd. Pretty scary stuff. And I think that's where this comes from, I think. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys have to do this on your trucks or not. Now, I've got scraps of chain. We're just going to kind of make them work. This is going to be more of a pain in the ass than it should be, but chains, it's not extremely expensive, but I mean, it costs money, and we've got all these scraps laying around that are probably not good enough, long enough to be used for anything else. So I figure let's try and use them up, save some money. So I'm thinking something like that. Nothing too tight, nothing too crazy. Just a loop for if the driveline tries to piece out. We gotta have 2 of them on there, so. All right, there we go. 2 safety chains on the driveline. All right, so we got our all thread in the mail. Probably won't do the all thread tonight, but we're gonna get this core support bolted back up, kind of get ready for tomorrow. Guys, I'm so excited to have this truck done. And to be honest, we got a show coming up here soon. We got Logan, Utah. We're gonna be back in the wire cars. Pretty stoked about that as well. See how much this is gonna fight me going back in. I believe I bent the fenders slightly. You guys will have to let me know. I haven't been out and about much. I pretty much stay in Utah. What are some other good shows that would be worth checking out because I kind of want to try some stuff, you know. I want to try out some new shows. I'm willing to travel. It just kind of depends on my schedule here in Utah. Call me weird, but I'm kind of sort of sentimental to a lot of the shows. And it's, I don't know, I just can't really picture myself missing them, if you guys know what I mean. But if you guys have any cool shows around your areas, let me know what they're like, if the rules are different than what I'm used to. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about trying some different shows this year. Or next year, I should say. Not really this year, but... Gotcha that time, you bastard. Go ahead and double check the rules. Yep. Radiators and radiator supports here. Right here. Lower radiator support body mount bushings may be removed and replaced with a max 1-inch bolt diameter. Bolt may go through the upper core support and hood. So, yeah, I mean, right there. So, we're gonna go ahead and do this. It's pretty cut and dry, I would say, but we're gonna basically have this all thread through the core support into the factory body mount. It says I can't alter that. So it'll be inside the core support, but just like that, the hood. It doesn't say a word about bumper straps, like straps from the bolt here down to the bumper. That's one of them things that I can easily cut at the show. It's kind of a waste of metal, but if I can keep them, it'll help keep all this together a little better. So we're gonna put them on as well. So tomorrow, when I get home from work, we will put this bolt, gosh damn. That kind of almost fits as it is right there. Nah, it'll be better to go through it, I think. Maybe that'll bite me in the ass, but because I think it'll fit. I'll just have to cut a hole. Yeah, we'll go through it. So that's my plan. I'm going to put a nut on bottom, and then a nut right here, and then a nut on the bottom, a nut on the hood. Strap going to the bumper. Let me know what you guys think. I guess by the time you see this, I'll already have done it. So that's what we do on our compact cars. And it seems in the wire class without them, things aren't as happy. So that's going to be pretty much it for this evening. I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately, but got bills to pay. And then we got these safety bars done. Nothing special. These aren't meant to be hit with or anything. They're just for debris flipping up towards me. So pretty happy with the truck build, I'm not gonna lie. The tires, hate to do it, but I'm in too deep as it is. I'm not a rich man by no means, obviously. I can't really be going out and buying tires just for the truck, just for one run. I mean, if I could turn around and run them on the compact stuff, then hell yes, I'd go buy some, but we're gonna just stick with the stock ones. Honestly, they've got enough tread. I think they're 12 ply is what I looked at on the sidewall. Obviously, they're not as good as what they should be, but that's one thing we're gonna skimp out on pretty hard because it is what it is. I did get some steel wheels. These ones are gonna go down the road. My buddy hooked me up with some steelies, so that'll be a little better at least. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the evening. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it's a new day in the shop. We are pretty much done with the truck. We got to do the hood and the all thread. Silver's got his new car here. We're gonna start getting the motor out of it today as well. That's the plan. That'll be a different video, but yeah, let's finish this truck up. Very nice. Okay then. Okay, we chopped the hood up. Kind of just shitty, but we'll see if it fits. And if it fits, then we'll weld her up, and that's pretty much it for the build. Yeah, I know. I just still do that one. It's gonna fit, right?
I think it's gonna fit good, ain't it?
That's why I'm doing this way. Oh, voila. Look at that. I'm okay with that, ain't you?
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna get to work buffing paint, welding. This thing's done. Alright, just like that, this truck is done. Pretty happy with how it turned out. We still got to do the wheels. Like I said earlier, we'll do them later on, but she's pretty much done. I might have some small stuff tidying up a little bit. They're never really done, ever, but it's done enough that it's probably the last you'll see it till we run it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm happy with it. There's a lot of things I wish I could have went a little more on, but then again, it is just for fun. Figure our first try. I think we got a good enough truck to go have fun. As long as the driveline, that kind of stuff holds together, but it seems to run pretty good. We're gonna take it for a test drive here in a bit and get on it. Let me know what you guys think of it. That was a pretty good little test drive. It's running pretty good enough for me. She's out of here though. We're gonna take it to Wilbur's house for a while. We got some more cars to build. Should be fun. We got Wilbur started on his today actually. Hopefully it holds together long enough for me to completely mangle it, but that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. We got a lot of Camrys to build next couple weeks. And then it's showtime. We're showed out the rest of the year pretty much. So busy season's here and we just knocked out another build and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.